And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go and getting to start, Carlos Rodon.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those. Pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Ozuna running hard. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Hunter Goodman steps in for the Royals. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
Outside.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, De La Cruz. And there are 2 outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill in this one, Robbie Ray. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a two-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Acuna now. And that's outside. And 1-1. Acuna punches one foul right side. In the air, left side. Goodman has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and first offering is fouled off. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field. Goodman squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. Top of the second, so up now for Kansas City, Austin Riley. Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone.
Inside.
Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
White on to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gary Sanchez now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's out number 2. And now it's Christian Walker.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Crow Armstrong at third with 2 away. Goes down looking. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Right down the chute, and the count even 1-1. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. on the ground. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. On to the 3rd inning. Willie Adames stands in. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1. Ball.
Right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Ground ball right side, Olsen. And he's out on the tag. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning, Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now the 3rd baseman, Eli White. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one ripped to left. 2 down. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. That to right. Carroll moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Tap foul at the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Harris. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Devers in his 8th season, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And Devers hits that one. Harris calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Harris fires it in quickly. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. And we're back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Fly on the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Gary Sanchez. Rodon back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. Christian Walker steps in for the Royals.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a pop-up. Olsen makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Josh Naylor. The wind to kick the pitch. The other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Jonah Heim.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one the other way.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Little chopper rolls foul. Heim, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Grounder might be two. Fires to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Back at Truist Park. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and he's out. So the Royals batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that quickly 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Royals set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Eli White.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swinging a foul straight back. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. The other way, and that's a base hit.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner around third, on his way to the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes ball one. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Here's the pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Sean Reed-Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Josh Naylor next up for the Braves. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's Rafael Devers. The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the grab. One up, one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. Spot, they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Number 57, Rasmussen.
That one ripped left field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. 2 on, 1 out. Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Blake Sable. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. That's hard hit on the line. This one could be trouble. Here comes Riley. 1 run in. Here comes another. In there safely.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
And now Christian Walker. Strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. 2 gone.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slings it across, and they get Adames for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Jonah Heim. New pitcher on now, Tom Cosgrove.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Adames. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one outside, and it's 1-2. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But
Riley throws to second for one, and that's two. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 43, Luke Little.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And there's one away. So up next, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. 1-1. Up the middle, De La Cruz gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Hunter Goodman. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Into center. Harris racing after it. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, and here is Eli White.
Third baseman, Eli White. Now pitching for
Lucas Gilbreth on to pitch out of the pen here.
Lucas Gilbreth.
Slider right there.
Good pitch right there.
0-1
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and it'll touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now it's even up.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Olsen now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. On the mound now, Graham Ashcraft.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home, he'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Man at first, one away. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, that's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Rafael Devers. That's a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike to Devers. Outside, and that's ball 1. Left field, McKinstry on the move, reaching down, makes the catch. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air out towards right center. Acuna on the run. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. He swings and fouls one off. This could end it. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Rodon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2.